Here's a bonus video for transplanting mint. Here's some of that mint which I chose to bring back to Stanley Park from the island here, from Salt Spring Island. Okay, they actually have some mint already growing on this farm, so I'm going to show you. So when you pull it out of the ground, this is what you get. So here's one of these stalks of mint. They had a big patch of mint already, and this one's peppermint as well already. So it's the same thing. It may be basically the same kind, it might be similar. Anyway, so this is actually like 2.5 or 3 feet tall, and here's what you get when you pull it out of the ground. Okay, so it didn't get the whole thing, right? There's more to that root, but this is okay. So now I'm going to show you how I'm going to cut this up and turn it into multiple plants. So this is the first step when you pull it out of the ground. Okay, so in this root here, I'm going to keep some of it for the stem. I'm going to cut this into multiple pieces. You can see how underneath it has all these roots, and it's got shoots in there too, like that. See these little shoots? There's quite a few of them on there. Okay, so we're going to, that part there can root and send up shoots. And then this part is the stem, and it's got these little nodes on it, with little shoots. So I'm going to cut it off around here to give it some of this root. Okay, so there's the bottom one. And then there's the next one. See, it's got roots on it. It's got these shoots. Now we'll just choose the length we want. Okay, so then I just cut it across, flat across above that shoot. So we've got about 4 or 5 inches of a plant right there with multiple shoots. And when we plant it, we'll plant it down to about here, or even up to there. But this would be fine down here. And then just continuing on up it, now I'll just move up, cut just below that one, and then put 3 of them together and cut above that one. However, I'm not going to plant this right away, right? So I don't need to cut here just below that. I can just leave it where it is because it'll soak in water. And then later, cut it just below that node and plant it. So now all we have to do is, say, cut above the nodes that I want, but not do the cutting below them. Just cut above the top nodes of each. Okay, so that one's done. Next one, see we've got this bottom section that's long below the node, but we'll leave that. And then up here, so I'll go up, I'll get 3 of them. So that one, that will be the bottom of the thing, and then it'll go next node, and then there, that'll be the top one up there. So cut just above that one. But be careful not to break those things. I may have just broken one of them there. Got to be gentle with those, because those will be our plants actually. Okay, now these little nodes, you can see how they're longer. They're like that. See, there's 2 of them on here, and there's there. Okay, so I'll take 3 again, but be careful not to rip those little plants. So I cut there. I could always trim it later. I could get scissors and go in and cut near, just above that, 1/4 inch or 1/2 inch. Alright, another one. Okay, and then this top piece, that's basically just another plant, and I guess I could cut the flower off and I could just eat that now, but that'll be one more plant there. Because I don't like to make them super short. Like I've done that before where it was just like this part between my fingers that you can see here, between there and there. So 2 of the nodes, the bottom one can root there, the top one can be the plant. I did that a bit, but they don't always work, right? So it's good to have more, like 3 nodes for whatever. Okay. So on this one, I'll just take the top off it, just like rip that off here. And that's another one of the plants. But when we plant it, we'll cut it off down here, cut just beneath that node, and then bury it. You can pull these leaves off, these ones on the side there, but leave these nodes on. So take the leaves off, leave the nodes, and then plant this part underground. So the ground goes up to here, and then maybe that one will root too from here. So then you can put the ground about here. And then we've got a few more above ground. See that? That's the ground, my hand there. Okay, so that's it. You now have the complete set. This video basically goes at the beginning, showing you that first step. And I'll just put the video first, so that it goes in order, and you see how I pulled it out of the ground. You didn't see me pull it out, but that's all I did. And then those are basically the roots at the bottom of it. Alright, thanks for watching this video.